Hey guys, it's me, Mario, and today we're going to finish Torgor the Minotaur. How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Gotta clear my throat. Take a zip. Chapter 10. Battle ends. Tom raised his sword to attack Torgor, but before the blow could fall, the beast sprung into action again. He tossed his injured head and rushed at Tagus with a bellow of rage. Elena, Tom hissed. Keep Torgor busy. Make sure he doesn't notice me. Elena dashed forwards and fired more arrows at the beast, this time aiming for his head. The arrows seemed to sting Torgor like irritating flies. He batted at them and swung his head around to fix his red eyes directly on Elena. Tom dropped his shield, but kept a grip on his sword. As he climbed the tree, he worked his way along one of the branches until he was almost directly above Torgor. With a loud bellowed battle cry that echoed across the deserted land, Tom leaped down from the tree and swung his sword at Torgor's remaining horn. The blade sliced right through it, and the beast froze with his axe raised just above Elena's head. The red jewel set in the axe's head flared with sudden light and fell to the ground. Tom landed slightly beside it and picked it up. His hands were still bleeding from clinging onto the axe's golden blade. He hadn't been aware of the pain until now. Tom, Elena gasped. Look at Torgor. Tom straightened up. Red light surrounded Torgor, gradually hardening until it encased the beast in a ruby prison. It reminded Tom of an insect trapped in amber. The beast's mouth was still open in a roar of fury, but no sound came out. You did it, Tom, Elena exclaimed. You defeated Torgor. With a long gasp of relief, Tom kneeled beside his shield and touched his wounded hands to another one of his magical tokens, the Talon of Epos the Flamebird. At once, the blood in his hands disappeared, and the wounds closed up, leaving no scars. At the same moment, Tom realized that somehow the leather belt Torgor had worn was now worn around his own waist. 6 slots were positioned along its length, and it seemed right for Tom to place the red jewel in the first of these slots. I wonder if this will give me another power, like the tokens in the shield and the pieces of golden armor, he said thoughtfully. Can you feel anything? Elena asked eagerly. No, Tom began. then broke off as he heard a voice speaking inside his head. The voice was too weak for him to hear. Distinct words, but he could sense a powerful feeling of gratitude. Tom looked at Tagus, astonished. The horseman nodded. That's it, Tom exclaimed. Elena, I know what Tagus is feeling. The red jewel must help me to communicate with the good beasts of Eventia. A huge smile spread over Elena's face. That's wonderful, Tagus, Tom asked. Is it true that Marvel has captured all the good beasts? Are they all here in Gargonia? Yes. Tagus's voice came through more clearly now. Pain and anger flooded through Tom, as if the horsemen were showing him what the other beasts were suffering. Tom exchanged a glance with Elena. This quest has only just begun. Suddenly he became aware of his shadow stretching in front of him. A blue-white light was shining brightly behind him. At the same moment, Elena exclaimed, Elderu? Tom whirled around to see the good wizard standing under the tree. Tom glared trunk. Why did I say Tom? It says the. The gnarled trunk was visible through the wizard's body, and Tom realized it was only a vision. Well done, Tom, Elderu said. Well done, both of you. He beckoned to Tagus, who limped towards him, his legs still in the trap. I cannot stay here long. Wizard Elderu went on. I have little strength in this place, and I must use it to send Tagus back to his home in Eventia. Tagus, are you ready? The horseman nodded. Tom heard the word farewell echoing in his mind. Goodbye, Tagus, he said. Good luck, Elena called. Elderu raised his arms, and the blue-white light appeared again, flaring up as it transformed into the Lion's Gate. Through it, Tom could see the green plains of Eventia. A bang of homesickness shot through him, but he realized it would be a long time before he could return. Tagus humbled through the gate, but the moment his hooves touched the green grass of Eventia, the trap fell off his leg, and he began to gallop. The terrible wound was healed. He raised his hand in a last farewell, before racing into the distance. Then the bright light faded and Elderu was gone. Tom and Elena turned to face each other. I'm glad we saw that, Elena said softly. I needed to see that Tagus was all right. Me too, Tom agreed. Meanwhile, we remain in Marvel's evil kingdom. We've work to do here. I can't help wondering where Melville is. Elena went on as she began to collect up her spent arrows. I'm surprised he hasn't turned up. Tom suppressed a shudder. He didn't want to think about what the evil wizard might be up to. Never mind Melville, he replied. We have more beasts to free. I wonder which one we will free next, Helena said. Tom looked around for their animal friends. Storm was waiting a little way down the hill, while Silver had padded up to the ruby prison surrounding Torgor, and was sniffing curiously at its base. Tom recovered his shield and went to tie it onto Storm's saddle. Then he saw that the talon he had retrieved from Beepause, the flame bird, was shining and vibrating softly. That's it, he said. The next beast we have to free is Epos. He turned and looked out across the barren hills of this strange new kingdom. Somewhere out here, another good beast needed help. Whatever it took, he, Elena, Storm, and Silver would raise to the challenge. And that was Torgor the Minotaur. First book of the third series, done. Sorry if the music is a bit too loud. I'm a bit out of practice with what the volume should be. I think it's a little too loud. I turned it down a bit. But yeah, next is SKOR the Winged Stallion. Let me get that book real quick. SKOR the Winged Stallion. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the last chapter of Beast Quest. And I hope I will see you in the next one. Alright. And I hope you guys like and subscribe. That would be very much appreciated if you guys would. Oh, excuse me. Excusez-moi. Well, hope you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you guys are interested in more Beast Quest reading. And perhaps, maybe some Dragonia lore videos. Hopefully. They're a little harder to make though, so whenever I decide to make another one. But yeah. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I will see you in the next video. Hope you guys check out my Deviant Art, and yeah. Bye-bye!